Morning, Wanderers.
We're going on a hike, but it's different. We're going on a city hike. We're going to the city of Belle Fourche, and we're looking for a plaque.
It's a very central plaque.
I was going to ask if you knew what it was.
Yes, it's the geographic center of the United States, if you include Alaska and Hawaii. So that's why it's out in almost the Pacific Northwest to be the center of the U.S., but it encompasses
It includes Alaska
everything.
and Hawaii. Right. So we're going to go try to find the plaque.
Should be fun.
So we're here and we're about to get out and look around, but it's really windy outside, so I don't know how much you'll be able to hear, but you'll be able to see what we find. One tip, we found this trail on All Trails. I'll put a link to it. And the place it told us to go to according to our GPS is closed. That area is closed right now or something.
And it's through like a
And
residential area.
Yeah, there's not even really parking down there. It's kind of by some houses. So we've come back up here to the Tri-State Museum, and it's the Center of the Nation Visitor Center. So that's where you'll want to come, and then we're going to go find some information and see exactly where the trail starts or what we can find. But I already see the plaque that says, "Welcome to Belle Fourche, the Geo Center of the U.S." Let's go. Wesley, come over here. Do you know who this is?
The guy with one gun.
Do you know who it is?
No.
Do you know who it is?
I think.
His nickname is the Duke.
How is it right?
He's an actor. Oh my gosh. Your papa's gonna be so disappointed in me. His name, John Wayne.
Oh, yep.
Get a video
So
of
you
it for
love it,
her?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
My mother would love this. Creepy dolls.
Our boys are trying to come up with some kind of challenge where you have to spend the night right over here in this section by all these dolls. No way would they make it. Okay.
For the fact they've already walked off.
I know, they're not even standing over here. So Ron is using the inside of the museum to just find all the creepy dolls.
I think this one wins.
Wow.
This is the winner. Creepy doll.
This arrived to Dakota Territory in a covered wagon. Part of me wants to live back in this time where, you know, you kind of did your own stuff and made your own stuff, and then part of me is tired and doesn't want to do that. First of all, I was outside for like 10 seconds, and this is what happened to my hair in the wind. So I'm giving up on it today. Look, I don't even know what these contraptions do. Okay, Wesley needs to show us something.
So this is a pretty cool replica, right?
It is. What is that?
Sugar factory.
A model of a sugar plant.
That's what I said. I didn't say factory. It's got a switch right over here.
South U and I Dakota sugar plant.
Because it's just a plastic head on a phone bottle here.
You want to do some digging?
Boy, we were wrong about dinosaurs, it says.
Got a big box.
That was collected near Belle Fourche. Okay, these are for all my coin collecting friends on YouTube. I don't know what they are. I mean, they're proof sets. I guess that means I know what a proof is, but wow, there's a lot of them. 1977. That's the best year.
Yeehaw.
So Wesley's found him a horse to ride. And this
It's
is
a
kind
bit
of cool.
slow, but-
That is one of the cool thing about the museum is they are tell you very plainly whether or not you can or can't mess with something. They've got a lot of little activity spots kind of in every area for kids, and so it's a very family friendly museum here. Very nice.
Quiz time. If this is a tri-state museum, what are the 3 states?
There are actually, that's a misconception. Tri-states actually have 4 states in them. Well, we did that during the Cold War. We called them tri-states. That way Russia would think it was only 3, and they wouldn't bomb them. So really, I'm the one quizzing you. So South Dakota,
That
obviously.
crap
Wyoming,
got all over my shoes.
Wyoming, right? And then Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Not kidding. I only know those 2 though. North Dakota. Dang it. Well, we're the South.
Wesley.
The dress up front.
What are our 3? Okay. What are the 3 states for the tri-state that we're in right now?
barn, bar, and horse.
Oh my gosh, how did I walk right next to this outfit and not even notice it?
The pink one?
Yes. My goodness.
This guy got shot at the very end.
Okay, 3 states. Price already said South Dakota and Wyoming.
I heard the North Dakota, so.
That's not right.
Oh, really?
So I'll give you some hints
North
about
Dakota,
this
Wyoming.
other state that you've been to.
North Dakota, Wyoming, and Los Angeles.
And that's not even a state. He said Los Angeles. Listen, for the 3rd state, the biggest hint is it's where Haley lives.
I don't know what
Montana.
Good job.
Montana.
Montana.
Out of the building.
it is. Yay, we finished the hike.
Okay, so right there is the monument, the
Can I stand up?
official monument, but it is not the actual location of the center. The geographic center is outside of town on private property, so they weren't allowed to like build a monument. So there's just a small little plaque out there, and this is where the monument is. Look at him with that dog and that stroller. That is super cute. So we're gonna go down there though, and that's what we're gonna walk right along the river walk, just down for a little ways and then back.
Go check out Buckskin Johnny's cabin.
Yeah, but let's go see. Built in 1876. Okay, it says Geographic Center
Can I stand in
of
Yes.
the nation.
I win.
No.
I win. Snake.
See if you can both stand there.
No. Without fighting about it. I got her here first.
There you go. Oh.
Sorry.
There you go.
Hey. Hey.
Look at me, it's fine.
When you fall down, I don't want to go down.
Wesley, look. Okay.
All right, so we are in Belle Fourche. We are outside the museum for the Geographical Center. It's not really a trail here, so to speak. It's a nice river walk. It's about 2.5 miles, kind of around the city. If you start from the museum though, then you're right in the middle of it. So you kind of got to pick one way or the other and then come back. So it's just an out and back sort of riverwalk trail, nice and paved. I'll flip this around and show you. So it looks like this. As you can see, the river is a little icy. It's still, even though it's in the 50s today, it's cloudy, but it's still cold up here in South Dakota.
So we survived the wind, kind of.
Barely.
And we didn't do the whole trail, which is over 2 miles, but We just sit a little bit. This would be great to do in the summer when it's not cold. But it was really cold today.
Yeah, mainly the wind. It was just biting. Definitely a great family stop. If you're in the Black Hills for any other reason and you're near Belle Fourche, to come in here, but even just to come over to the Tri-State Museum, especially if you have an interest in, you know, cowboys, the Wild West, those sorts of things, frontier
Motorcycle.
life. It's got
Yeah,
a lot
and
of things for that.
if you know anything about Deadwood or you're a fan of Deadwood and you know about Seth Bullock, who was the sheriff over there, he is the one who founded the town of Belle Fourche. So they have some more information about him in the visitor center. So if you're interested in Deadwood history, you would also be interested in Belle Fourche history. Anything else that we want to add about it?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with your kids, like
That's true.
in the museum.
In the museum, in almost every section, there was kid stuff.
Yep. Very well put together.
Yeah.
Yeah, a really nice museum and free.
Yes.
Best price of all.
Exactly what I love to pay.
Yeah, right. If you're interested in rodeos, they have their annual rodeo in July every year. So that would be a good time to combine everything into one day. This probably took, what, if you want to like look around the visitor center, probably 30 to 45 minutes to like read things and
Maybe even more than
think?
that. I mean, you can cruise through it in 20 to 30 minutes and get a sense of everything. But if you really dig into the history, I mean, you probably could spend an hour or more. It just depends on how much time you want to devote to it.
yeah. And they have the cabin out here. I don't know how much we could hear with all the noise, the wind, but they have a cabin out here, but you can't go inside it. It's just the outside of the cabin, and they moved it from where it originally was, and then they tried to make it as close to how it looked originally as they can. So,
All right?
anything else?
No.
Okay. Even though I just said we were really cold, we're going to get ice cream.
Because that's what we do.
That's what we do. Bye. I'm not trying it.
It's good.
Hey, it's me, Mama. I
Wesley.
just did some